Hello! In this video, in this demo, I'm going to show you how you can set up a Timebox planning widget here on the team level. We can set up it for all the teams, for example, within one program increment, or you can also, so that's actually what you see here, or you can also set it up for each team individually. For example, here we see just the stories of Team Pink. Here we have a tab showing the stories of Team Blue, and here the one showing the stories of Team Yellow. So first of all, let's go back to this one. So you know, behind the Timebox planning widget is just a query. So let's create a new tab. We go to Add Widget. You can choose it here or from here. It's the same. You go to Category BT Add-ons. You choose Timebox Planning Tool or Timebox Planning Widget version 3. The current version is 3.0.4. You add this widget. Then you can check if you really have this version 3.0.4. Here on the question mark, if you click on it, you get also a short description of the visualizations we are using, the crosshatch, the red box, and so on. Okay, what we do next is choose the settings, and now we go just top down. First of all, we select the query, and we can choose just the all stories and features query. It doesn't matter if there are features available, at least you need to query all stories you want to visualize. So we choose that one, click on Finish, go next to Open Setup, and here the default is to view the team level work items. So we do not have to change here anything. So we are on team level. The next tab is the work item type definition. So here we say that on program level we are using the feature, and on team level we are having stories. The work item dimensions can be changed, so the default is 20 pixels per story point. So let's go to 30, and you see it's in real time visualized down here, and let's choose the width per iteration in pixels of 150. Click OK and go to the next step. That's the open color settings. You currently see in the preview all the work items, all the stories are currently gray. So we open the color settings, and we wanna see the team color. So we can either choose automatic colors, or that doesn't make sense. We have team blue, red, so we change that to blue, and the team pink from green to pink. That makes more sense. And the yellow one we choose here, yellow, and here we might also change the text color. For the dark colors we choose white, so we can read the text even better. We do not choose a color for the project dark unless we can click on auto color. We doesn't care in the current setting. Here on dependency arrow colors we can also modify the color of the links. So valid typically is visualized in green, blocking in red, and so on. You can also change the border color of the work item. So by default it's black. So let's click on OK. And in the preview we see now the work items in color. So we go to the extras, and here we can choose the default for 0 story point work items. So if a story has 0 story points, we might say that we want to visualize it with one story point. And the default shall be to visualize on startup the work items with 0 story points. You see also here it's directly visualized. We can also visualize the absences of your team members. So, for example, in this overview of the program increment where we see all the teams, yellow, pink and blue, we might also see the absences of the team members. So with the control key, we can choose more than one team. So now we see all the absences of team blue, pink and yellow team members. And here, currently it's deactivated. We can choose how we want to have the absences represented in the Timebox planning widget. So we can choose to see a story point for each day of absences, or we say, okay, now for more than 3 days within a week, we want to have a story point. Let's choose this option. There are also crosshatch exceptions. So that means if there is a planning issue you are not interested in, you do not want to visualize, you can add here in this exception list the filed against value, the category of this work item, and then the crosshatch functionality is not applied. We can also change the widget height. We can make it higher. That's up to you. And we can set a velocity line. Probably doesn't make sense if we have a visualization of 3 teams. Nonetheless, it makes sense if you visualize just 1 team. So currently we do not set it. So we say OK, that's fine. We click OK. And now we see what we want. We see here the absences of the team members. We see stories with 0 story points, visualized with the default of 1, and it's marked with this red box. So it's all here. We also see the cross-hatched ones, which must be replanned because they are too late in the plan. And the nice thing is that we can just copy, duplicate this widget, and now we can adapt it for just 1 team, for example. So we drag this over here, and now we go to the query, and we choose just, for example, the query team blue, all stories. And now we see only the work items, the stories of the blue team. And here it might make sense to set also in the extras the velocity line maybe to 8. So now you see here this velocity line of 8, and you can plan against it. Also here you can show the dependencies if there are any. For example, if you drag and drop this story over here, it turns to red. And here it's green. Okay, thank you for watching this demo.